What up, y'all? This your boy Lucha guy, and I'm back with another video. And I first want to start off and say happy 2019. This is my first video of the year. I'm gonna start off with the Lucha Underground part, then I'll get into this in just a second. The announcement of what happened last night, the New Year thing with the All Elite Wrestling. But I'm gonna start off first with the Lucha Underground thing about season 5, and there was no new news. I mean, they need to really get this together, unless they have to know about all the buzz going around with Cody Rhodes and Elite and this All Elite Wrestling. So maybe they're letting them get their shine right now. But Lucha Underground, they really need to get it together. They need to get it together because we're already in 2019 and they don't know anything. The only thing that came out is that El Rey, I know they have new people in charge, and I don't know if this new guy in charge, does he view Lucha Underground as something important? Like, it seems like they sort of know that that's the most watched thing, because other than Lucha Underground, who really cares for all the other crap on Air Ray? They had some little MMA promotion, kickboxing show that failed, Bushido Battleground, they didn't go nowhere. The old movies like Gremlin and these old little kung fu karate movies, they need to stick to the Lucha Underground. And I heard that the people in charge of Air Ray, they do want more Lucha Libre related content. Now, season 5, there were thoughts of a reboot, and they want possible other, like Lucha Underground, like spin-offs, or the idea of a movie, and I will talk about that in probably the next video. Okay, that's about it as far as Lucha Underground. But one thing I want to say, when I get into All Elite Wrestling, that's going to be putting a lot of companies and little promotions and TV shows like Lucha Underground about wrestling in danger as far as talent. Because, I mean, a lot of talent might look at that because the guy that owns this, like, he's pouring money into it. This guy, Khan or something, his last name, his family owns the Jacksonville Jaguars, some NFL team. So I heard this family owns, like, a lot, like some NFL team. And they are big time billionaires. They have more money than the McMahons, I heard. So this could be a threat because Lucha Underground, you already know they have a cheesy, shitty ass budget. So I mean, Lucha Underground could be in danger. But one thing, their talent leaving shouldn't really bother them. As long as they try to keep at least Pentagon and Phoenix and Mil Mortez, hopefully, and Mac and Johnny Mundo. Hopefully they could keep those guys in cage. Other than that, it don't really matter. Because they could always go on Evilise. Keep Evilise and Cobra Moon. Other than that, yeah. As they can always go and beg AAA for new luchadors. And I will do a video too soon about what wrestlers I want to see coming in for season 5 of Lucha Underground if they have time to bring in new people. But that's it with me talking about Lucha Underground. There's not really nothing going on with Lucha Underground right now, people. And then about All Elite Wrestling, it's kind of funny that Cody Rhodes is starting up a new promotion at a time when WWE is down. Like, they're kicking WWE almost in the leg when already down, which is kind of funny because you reap what you sow. The WWE, they haven't been trying, and this has to be the fucking wake-up call for Vince to kick him in the ass and let him know that people are not going to be tolerating crappy wrestling much longer. You either go hard or you go home, alright? Because this is just enough. He hasn't had really nobody get up in his face since, 2001 with WCW. This has gone on far enough. And it's sad that people are getting hyped for this because I know New Japan Pro Wrestling right now, since this isn't really a thing at the moment, but New Japan is the biggest thing, but they're not really competition in the U.S. They're only #1 in Japan, but not that many American fans are going to buy into all Japanese or mostly Japanese promotion. They're just not. And there was a few things too I want to mention about this. Like, there's no word that is this connected. Like, if you guys know in the comments, I know the Angelo Roberts guy, he's big on the New Japan stuff and the Bullet Club guys and Elite or whatever they're called. But is this shit connected with Ring of Honor? Is this connected to New Japan? Because a lot of people are wondering, is Kenny Omega going to drop the title on Friday at Wrestle Kingdom? Because he also can be headed to WWE. Because one thing he always stated that he wants to be #1 in WWE. He doesn't want to be another guy just there. Roman Reigns is out. So Roman Reigns out, and there's no word of Roman Reigns returning. Kenny Omega can be more headed towards WWE than this. They already have like shows. I mean, I actually like this. Look at the little Look at this dice that says Elite on it. I mean, I'm not hating on this. I do have some messages for Cody. I just hope Cody Rhodes does him. Let this Elite promotion be you. Like, have your own feel. Don't try to be WCW 2.0. Learn from Dixie Carter's mistakes. Learn where TNA failed at. Don't try to be ECW 2.0. Learn from these other little CCWs and House of Hardcores. These little PWGs. These promotions go nowhere. And don't be Ring of Honor 2.0, because Ring of Honor is nothing. If it wasn't for even just Impact the Ring of Honor, then I think Vince would also try harder if you had something else in his face, because you can't always just blame Impact TNA all the time. Ring of Honor had a couple of chances to kind of step up and be in the WWE's face. It's like they only do enough just so they can stay in business, but they don't ever want to go larger than what they are. I don't get it. But Ring of Honor, I really wish it was something else instead of Ring of Honor, honestly. Instead of just even Impact, we need something else here. And maybe this is it, finally, this Elite promotion, because this shit is ridiculous. Lucha Underground is good, but it's just a TV series with so many off seasons and so many breaks and characters walking out and wrestlers dying off the show and being put on cheap budgets. And I mean, this shit is ridiculous. I mean, it's almost like a joke. It's almost like it's made just for Vince to keep being number one. New Japan is New Japan, but like I said, that's all the way over there. New Japan is not going to do it in America. And they would need a big TV deal. So with this, I heard there's a couple TV deals in the mix. I heard there's a couple contracts in the mix. But right now, the only guy that's under contract for this is Cody Rhodes. I understand the Young Bucks will be, but they're not technically free agents to the end of the month. But you know they're obviously in. So, and then, like, I do want to talk about what kind of talent they're going to bring in. I hope they don't try to tamper with people from, like, Lucha Underground. There is a lot of talent I heard behind the scenes in WWE who want out. There is a lot of talent I heard in WWE who want out. People gossiping backstage. I will mention a few guys right now who I assume they might be when their contracts are up this year in 2019. AJ Styles' contract is up this year, but I doubt he's going because he's already on he's on the cover of a little 2K19 video game. But words going around, Nakamura isn't happy. The club people bullied the club. But was it Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and I think probably even some of the ladies there like Sasha Banks, who they really ruined. But I think Sasha Banks would be better off for Lucha Underground, honestly, because I know Sasha Banks is a big Eddie Guerrero fan and she loves Lucha Libre. And that's the thing too. It's like, why are these fans just giving up hope on like Lucha Underground and New Japan? They're just all gassing up this. I understand it's like a big billionaire in charge, but just don't just gas up something because it's hot for the minute. And then once this starts, you people are going to be on board. But I heard all the hype for this too. What made Cody Rhodes encouraged to do this was after the success at All In. All In did have a good like TV production. The ring setup was nice. It didn't look too bootleg out there. It didn't look too cheesy. The production value was nice. The stage looked nice because keep in mind, Lucha Underground doesn't even have a stage. They're just set up in some cheesy warehouse, and yet they're still put on a cheesy budget. They just come down some damn old ass like stairs. I don't get this. Why is this place costing this show so much? I don't understand this at all. It's dark in a warehouse. I don't understand why is Lucha Underground on a cheesy budget. And then again, this new like little ice, like season 4, the little ice house temple place, the Modelo temple. They had the bright yellow ropes. I don't know. That was too bright for me. They need to also figure out like a better theme for the ropes and the temple. It's either too dark in the previous seasons or it's either too bright like in season 4. They need to figure out the theme of Lucha Underground. But back to this All Elite Wrestling thing. One thing I do want to get into in the end, and that is CM Punk. They're not trying to find a CM Punk picture. I want to rush and do this video. But I will mention CM Punk here. If there's anything that might get this guy to come back to wrestling, hopefully it's All Elite Wrestling. Hopefully it's this. Because he always mentioned it, like he was on Windy City Live here in Chicago. That's a late night talk show if you guys don't know. CM Punk appeared on there a year ago. And he was saying that when he first started wrestling, he didn't even want to go to WWE. He wanted to go to New Japan. But see, this all the way in Japan. Chris Jericho was pissed. He was like, he had to do his whole New Year's Eve last year on a flight to Tokyo for Wrestle Kingdom 12 last year. So This like a whole long flight flying all the way to Tokyo. This here will be in America. This isn't like a big deal on a plane for hours. You don't need like somebody guiding you around because it's a whole different language in Japan. This is here in America, which I can understand why some people are more excited for this. They're getting gassed up and excited for some Japanese promotion. And the ring is set up in all these Japanese words, and you don't even know what this shit means. You gotta find an English find English commentators online that the New Japan World is in all these Japanese writings. And another thing too, what if this is on some streaming service? Will it be better for All Elite Wrestling to go straight towards a big network on TV, or will they even be on some Hulu shit? Will they be on or will they even launch their own website? I mean, it's odd that they don't even I think even at first, maybe not don't do it on YouTube, but I think they should give us something free for YouTube to let us see how it is, because you can't just expect people to pay money to see this and we don't know how it's gonna be. All In was treated like a big pay-per-view that was different, but for this show here, they need to give us something free on a YouTube channel. Give us show us some at least one free match or something at least. And some people have a bad feeling that there's gonna be some politics and bullshit going on with Cody Rhodes. Is he gonna force himself to be champion? Is the Young Bucks, are they gonna force themselves to be tag team champions? I mean, some people feel what if they refuse to put people over since this is their promotion? I just hope that Cody Rhodes does the right thing. Hopefully he doesn't be like Triple H from late 2002 to 2005 on Raw, when Triple H was hogging up the spotlight and he wasn't putting nobody over clean. Trying to think, is there anything else I forgot to mention? Yeah, I mean, you guys let me know in the comments what do you think about this All Elite Wrestling promotion, and what wrestlers would you like to see here? I'll give you guys a list down below of the wrestlers that I want to see here. So if you see down below, I'll give you my list of wrestlers that I want to see there. You comment and let me know your list of wrestlers that you want to see in All Elite Wrestling. And then as far as Season 5 go of Lucha Underground, there is no new news right now, but if there is, you'll hear it here first. No reports from Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez. Those guys they just report bullshit, and it seems like they don't want nothing to really succeed. I know Dave Meltzer loves New Japan, so he might be all up All Elite Wrestling's ass. I'm sure he's going to be getting them 5-star matches and 6-star matches and all this and that. But yeah, I'll just keep it real on this channel. But this is your boy Lucha Guy. I'm out here. Like and subscribe if you haven't. And Monster Slam that like button. 2019, we're here, and I will give you guys my best content or whatever in the next couple of videos. There will be more Lucha Underground ideas and predictions, Season 5 predictions videos in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully there's some announcements soon, but right now maybe they're just sitting back letting this All Elite Wrestling promotion get its shine. But peace and later.